what defines my name? NAS, what defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery. Multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when it was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds of their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shot them like sequence dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop some.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears. And thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from downtown Indy. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your open. Opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. And he couldn't get it. Was a checkup. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Yeah, really with you. I should probably stop it here, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico, basically putting work in.
On the go. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Street, hiking, 18. Hurt.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Got it. Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Gotta be lying. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
60 Vikings. Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Ready.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hiking, crack all 80. Ready.
And here's Bijan. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready. Go street. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll run it here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Count to 60. Count to 60.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Move back to the 10. He'll try here on second and goal. They'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Indy. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
This is the type of start you dream about as a kid, Mike. First NFL catch, and it goes for a touchdown. I mean, you can't make it up. You got to imagine he's got to be rolling right now, and I'd go right back to him.
The PAT, up and good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
Third and long. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert third and 18 for a first down?
What is up?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
What is up?
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
What is up?
Williams to throw on second down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The UCLA man, the former first-rounder, Raiatu Latu, he had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down. Here's Torrey Taylor now. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This brought in out past the 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
Back to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
Drop 60, drop 60.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. Now the return. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
What is on?
Now Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. He'll take this down inside the 30. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Brings us second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
What's up?
To throw is Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Second down.
On second down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Let's go now. Ready?
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He gets free. Past midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drive. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
This one intercepted. Picked off. That's Samuel Womack. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 6. 65, 77.
They run it here with Robinson. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready,
Ball on
break.
the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. That's
On the option, here's Robinson. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 6.
On the go.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Red. Red ball 80. Ready, ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete.
So these are always the most disappointing drives, right? So you get the ball, you're on your opponent's side of the field, and then you go 3 and out. So you take the field, you say, this is a prime opportunity. Come away at least with points, and now they find themselves in a tricky, delicate situation. I'm curious to see what they do here on 4th down.
A 59-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. And the Colts stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
19 yards.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
6-yard line.
Williams. Open man, that's Roma Gunja. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. Oh, a loose football. And it looked like one of the Bears was able to get in there. He did, so the ball stays with Chicago.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
What is up?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
Third and goal.
What is up? Vegas!
Throwing again. Williams. And he'll take it on in. Colston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Jason Sanders on for the point after. And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 2. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Get it? Back to 60. Back to 60. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Ready? Back to the air once more on second down. He's going to go deep, looking for Reeves. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. First and 10.
Let's go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Drag him, 60.
He'll look to throw. And he's in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Trader now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. They'll return this from the 10. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll go play action here with Williams. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
In motion, it's Odunze. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. Past midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And that is just deflating for this kickoff team. You find yourself down double digits at the half. You spend the entire break talking about getting off to a good start in the third quarter. Let's get a stop and get the ball back to our offense. And bang, this happens. A heck of a return to start this third quarter.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
So second down, and they'll run it. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Jaden Reed was the intended target. And now it's fourth down. Spencer Trader comes on to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And a up and down, just shy of the 40. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Samuel Womack there to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
Third down, they need 5. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On third down, it's Williams. No chance at all. He'll go down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. former K-State product, DJ Gidden. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
It's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They get 21 on that one. First down, Chicago.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and that will lead to a second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
32, 32, 32.
In motion, it's Odunze. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to set those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Bears are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And moving forward for a couple. Tyler Gordon there to make the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
19, go!
He'll drop to throw. His receiver early in cut. He's got it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Giddens. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. It's going to be third. They need 1. Back to throw. Caught. Left side. It's complete. 12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Colts first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's a handoff. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their Week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in Week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
What is up?
To throw, it's Williams. The right side, caught by Burton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the...
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
to the ground. He'll get it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Indianapolis.
9-yard line.
Another bus. All my people there. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Get it the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whatever I get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Who did on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Let's go.
Second and 11.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. Take go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Third and 11.
70 Lions.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, on fourth down, Spencer Schrader is on for the Colts field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. So it's a win for the Colts. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And are going to send their fans home quite happy.